This is your department's first homicide investigation. Looking back now, how do you think that your team did?
I would say they did extraordinarily well. Again, given the circumstances behind the way that we had to investigate this and the limited amount of detail that we had from the beginning and the way we had to get to the final conclusion was just an extraordinary amount of just determination. So I could not be more proud of my staff.
Do you think there's anything that they could have done to break up parties before or take any kind of action that could have prevented this?
So we've talked about this at nauseum, to be honest with you, and some of the people have getting mistaken when calls came in, and we've laid that out in great detail. When the officers responded to that first call that everybody talks about, the complaint was really focused on teens that were walking down the street and causing some disruption, and the officers went there. The police don't have all-encompassing action to stop everybody's behavior. We respond to criminal matters. Certainly we respond to civil-related issues, but we don't have authority to just take over places and stop things unless there's a law that allows us to do that. So in this particular case, in this particular location, the party wasn't even identified because it wasn't disruptive at the time that we responded.
I know last time we talked, it was before the finalization of the Gilbert Goons investigation. Can you say today if anyone who is allegedly tied to Preston's murder has any ties to the Gilbert Goons?
The Gilbert Goons investigation and the idea to determine the gang part of it, that really, you have to talk to Gilbert about that process. Although we were supportive of everything they were doing, that really did reside with Gilbert's investigation. If there was a tie of gang activity, we would have submitted that. We don't have enough probable cause to charge those crimes, so it would not be. It would be speculation to say anything past that. I don't have evidence in order to do that.
Where does Preston's investigation stand today?
Well, so we always leave these kind of things open in case new evidence comes in or something to bolster the case. Any new tips. We still get occasional tips that come in that we have to process. A lot of it is tips on things that we already know, or information that's been regurgitated, or stuff that's online that's just a copy of what's been done before. So, but we still process them. We want to make sure that we're not missing anything. But we're at the point now where we have no other actionable items. While the case is technically still open, we don't have any more. We don't have enough evidence to do any other type of charges. What we have has been submitted to the county attorney, but it remains open.
I asked you this at one of our first interviews. Do you feel confident that there will be justice for Preston?
I do. The court process is what it is, and it's not perfect. But we have a committed county attorney. We have a great prosecutor. We have a committed team here that is going to continue to make sure that we're ready for trial. Now, while we can't control everything, we're going to do everything in our power to make sure we hold these people accountable, and I'm confident we'll do that.
After Preston's death, multiple cities and towns in the East Valley making change, passing restrictions on brass knuckles, and changing or creating ordinances focused on unruly gatherings. Some starting committees and task forces. The county attorney now pushing for new legislation targeting group attacks.
He was genuine, he was kind, he was loving. He wanted a future for himself, and he worked hard for it.
1 year ago, none of us knew each other. We were each living our everyday lives, unaware of what was coming. Then, in an instant, everything changed.
Today marks 1 year since Preston was assaulted. 1 year of heartache, 1 year of living a nightmare, 1 year of living a life without Preston in it.
1 year later, the community coming together at a Light the Night event to honor Preston.
Preston has connected each and every single one of us here today. From the orange shirts, to the kindness rocks, to the ribbons, the bracelets, the candles, and the signs throughout the community.
It's amazing to see our community come together. Remembering all of those events we went through together, and his first game without him, and his jersey being put on his chair, and just experiencing this first year along with those that loved him, and even not knowing him personally, but that connection that we all feel.
Making it clear the work is far from over.
Everyone has said Preston has shined a light on the East Valley, but also teen violence. Where do you think the East Valley is with kind of that battle against teen violence?
I think the awareness is there, and now it's the education step, the continuous pervasive conversation of what's next, what do we do now?
1 year later, I was talking to Chief Bryce about this. You know, they didn't have gang charges to submit. We've talked so much about the Gilbert Goons. How do you think the community now feels about that group?
I think they're kind of conflicted because the reality is some are still out there. So I think there's still some trepidation around who's out there, who's learned their lesson, have they learned their lesson, where do we go from here?
It's been a year, and even this week, last weekend, we had people hosting parties. I cannot say enough why I don't understand that people don't understand the context of what's happening here, and they need to understand the gravity of the situation and work with us. And I'm not saying it's everybody, but we do have people that still don't understand what's going on here. And we just ask the public, when you see these things, call us.
And the focus, still justice for Preston Lord.
We must stand united and let our voices be heard. Justice for Preston is the resonating message. The assailants getting full prosecution for their wrongful acts. Anything other than that will be insufferable. Injustice for Preston is like murdering him a second time, tarnishing everything that he lived to be. Son, we miss you dearly and will love you for eternity. You are forever etched in our hearts, always loved, never forgotten, and forever missed.
All the suspects in Preston's case have pleaded not guilty. Court records show that prosecutors don't plan to offer any plea agreements, and any kind of settlement or agreement would have to be initiated by the defendant. Their next court date is set for November 20th. A trial date at the time of airing set for summer 2025. ABC 15 has public records requests still out for this and other teen violence cases. We'll follow all of those developments here on Arizona Crime Uncovered. I'm Ashley Holden. You can watch on abc15.com, the ABC 15 mobile app, Roku, YouTube, or any of your other streaming platforms.